The tan suit type fake scandals about Joe Biden are quickly ramping up. Last week, we covered Tucker Carlson's explosive reporting about how supposedly Joe and Jill Biden don't really love each other. Their marriage is merely a stage managed public relations strategy. That was last week. This week, we have a clip from Newsmax host Greg Kelly saying that Joe Biden's choice of dog isn't very presidential, referring, of course, to the Biden's senior German Shepherd Champ, and bringing on a panel to discuss this important topic, saying Biden's dog looks like he's from a junkyard. Check this out.
Did you see the dog? I want to show you something I noticed. Doesn't he look a little rough? I love dogs. But this dog needs a bath and a comb and all kinds of love and care. I've never seen a dog in the White House like this. I remember Buddy. I remember Millie. I remember lots of dogs, but not a dog who seems, I don't know how much love and care he is getting. Let's bring in the historians. I'm having fun with this, obviously, but I do want to talk about some stuff. Craig Shirley, Reagan biographer, presidential historian. Craig, welcome back. And Doug Weed, presidential historian, former advisor to George H.W. Bush. That's the White House where I remember Millie. Millie had like a staff, and they really took care of her. Very beautiful dog. This dog looks like from the junkyard. And I love that dog, but he looks like he's not been well cared for.
No, not at all. Thank you for having us. No, he looks very dirty and disheveled, and very unlike a presidential dog like Millie or Victory or something else in the past in the White House.
This isn't the right type of dog for the White House. Trump didn't have a dog. Trump seemed unable to understand a thing about human-dog relationships. A junkyard dog, which one of the so-called presidential experts brought onto the panel to discuss this, says was a disheveled and dirty dog. This is Obama's tan suit redux, but extra stupid because it's not even about Biden. It's about Biden's dog. This is Obama's mustard choices are bougie. Again, Joe Biden has the wrong type of dog for the White House, and the dog doesn't look right. And look at what they are doing. They have a panel on which Craig Shirley, a presidential historian, says Champ looks very dirty and disheveled and very unlike a presidential dog. Do you really need an historian to tell you that? Or maybe you could get just one of the people who held one of those 10-foot Trump flags in Palm Beach, Florida on President's Day. I don't know that you need an expert if this is the type of opinion that you're looking for. Another manufactured right-wing scandal. These, during presidential administrations of Democrats, these completely imaginary right-wing scandals are as certain, I guess, as death and taxes. Death, taxes, and tan suit type scandals. Now, was this a deliberate deflection from the Ted Cruz fiasco that was going on? I don't know. Are right-wingers against rescue dogs now? It has to be a designer dog from a breeder to meet their standards and to be suitable for a president as far as they're concerned. This is more confirmation about how different these two sides of American politics are. I'm the first to say on many issues, Democrats and Republicans are too similar. There's not enough daylight between them. But we've talked about real policy differences. And when it comes to substance versus fluff, under Barack Obama, the scandals were tan suits, mustard types, that type of thing. Under Trump, it was, hey, what about the emoluments clause? What about asking foreign powers for help getting reelected? What about putting the U.S. on the road to authoritarianism? Those were the concerns. Now Joe Biden is president, and it's Joe and Jill Biden's love is fabricated. And Joe Biden has the wrong type of dog who's dirty. And to be clear, there are already serious critiques of Joe Biden, but they're not the ones that right-wing media wants to make. As I've been saying for weeks, what is going on with COVID relief? That's a real question. Joe Biden said right away checks are going out. It's almost March. There's still no deal. That's real. Biden said he would stop deportations in order to figure out what to do about immigration. He did one executive order, a judge blocked it, and he's done nothing else. He could do more executive orders. We talked about that in detail earlier today. There are criticisms of Joe Biden. They're not the ones that Fox News, OAN, and Newsmax want to make. And the desperation of the right wing to make any Democrat look bad is pathetic. If you have to insult a dog, you're really hitting rock bottom, and these people are truly and completely disgusting. One of our sponsors is Privacy, a free service that protects your credit and debit card. I use Privacy every time I buy something online. I installed the app on my phone and the Privacy desktop browser extension. Now, when I pay for anything, Privacy autofills a virtual credit card number. The money's taken out of my bank account. I don't have to give out my real card number or banking info to anyone. You can create and delete the virtual cards anytime. I especially love it for free trials because I can destroy the virtual card number as soon as I give it to the company, and I know I won't be charged in the future. Privacy also has a feature called Shared Cards, which makes it easy to split payments with friends. Parents can manage a virtual card for their kid with spending limits. Businesses can manage virtual cards for employees to use for company expenses. There are premium plans available, but Privacy's regular service is totally free to use. And right now they'll give you $5 just for signing up when you go to privacy.com/Pakman. The link is underneath this video.